Hey everyone, Sam1 here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, we got through the first 20 or so 20 battles of the Mount Battle in the side mode of Colosseum. This time, we're hopefully going to be taking on another 20 or so, 10 or 20. Whatever I feel in the mood for. Okay, both of them are weak to grass. So I continue to target either of them with Giga Drain. I probably want to take out that Vampy first. Because it has higher defense than it does special defense. I want to... Oh, Geodude. Another Pokemon weak to grass that is also weak to fighting. Wow, it actually survived. Then it has a pretty decent amount of HP, if I remember. Flail. I believe that does... Ow, that actually kind of hurt. That did more... does more damage, I believe, based on how little your HP is. Since it had like a fourth of a day... a little bit above a fourth of its HP. It did like a lot of damage. Yeah, because it's like reversal. It's based on remaining health. It's not based on max health. And now we'll just... Oh, roll out. Roll out does more damage. Roll out's a weird one. It starts at 30 power, which isn't that spectacular. But if it hits twice in a row, its power doubles to 60. And then to 120, and then to 240, and it keeps stacking on that. And the multiplier resets if the Pokemon isn't able to move, or if the attack misses. So you're gonna want to take it out fast, or at least have a way of making it so it doesn't hit as often. Yeah, Intimidate helps because at least if they survive and do a physical move, then it won't do as much. It won't do as much damage. Let's see what they do. Flinch. Yeah. I have the King's Drive equipped, so that means that if Flygon goes first and uses like a damaging move, that's a some percent chance of making the opponent flinch, which is kind of nice. And just barely. Psywave. I believe it does either 0.5 or 1.5 times its level. And Confuse Ray. Survives with 5 HP and does Confuse Ray. And kind of a last ditch effort to get some damage from beyond the grave. But it won't matter since I fought through it anyway. Yay! Now we get to... Oh, okay, I see how it is. It could literally have any move in the game, and of course I had to have a specific move specifically to both hit me for super effective damage and paralyze me. Because remember, paralysis not only makes it so you can potentially not attack for a turn, but also slows you down a bit. And again, attack through. Nice. And because my partner's a flying type, I don't have to worry about hurting my ally. No, I don't want to suspend my challenge. It's basically like the cards extended warranty thing, where it just keeps asking you if you want to keep doing it, and you're like, no, I don't want to do it. I would do Earthquake, but my other Pokemon isn't immune to ground, and it doesn't have the greatest defense in the world. So that's kind of like off the table. And plus, I don't want. And plus, I would like to stock up on as many continues as possible. Maybe even more of a dice roll, why don't you? So I have to get through not being the fastest thing on the field, attract. Well, it doesn't matter because the Pokemon that attracted me went down, and paralysis. Ooh, everything is weak to fire. We're gonna be playing Kill It with Fire today, boys. What's really interesting is that Wurmple, which is the baby form of these two, I believe is still the first and only Pokemon that has a split evolution that evolves even further, which is kind of nice. Even though it is kind of the, like, the Caterpie of this generation. Actually, I'm going to do Dragon Claw and Dustox, and then I'll do Rock Tomb on Beautifly since it's part flying. And, it missed. I knew I should have done Flamethrower. And great, using Toxic. Yeah, this is Toxic Poison, meaning that it'll keep getting worse and worse as time goes on. So we might as well. So basically, Drago's on a timer right now. Congratulations, you played yourself. And Sunflower. It could have chlorophyll. That's probably why. Probably why he did it. Yeah, that's actually kind of a smart move. But even then, Sunflower is not really the greatest. Yeah, I'll just take out the Sunflower while I can. Because even though it does have a great special attack stat, its other stats aren't really that great. And it's also coming off of a Pokemon that requires a Sunstone to evolve from its pre-evolution. And its pre-evolution doesn't have the greatest stats either. Well, I'll do Earthquake and then I'll do Flamethrower on the Dustox since I know it has Moonlight. I'll have to damage it at a faster rate than it heals. I mean, even if it did burn it, it would have died to the Dragon Claw anyway. So I just kind of wanted to burn in case Bugstraw hurt itself, because that way it wouldn't have mattered if I hurt myself. The burn would have just taken it out anyway. Because I believe it's like a percentage of the user's HP. Nope. I don't want to do it. And also, I don't think any of the games touch on it, but if you're burned, your attack stat is actually cut in half, meaning that your physical moves won't be doing as much damage. Oh, now that it's raining, it turns into its rain form. Which means now it turns into a water type thing. Ooh. You fool! It was my plan to get paralyzed the entire time. Really wishing I had Thunder right now because of a little the thing about Thunder is that it bypasses accuracy and evasion checks if it's raining. So, and in these earlier generations, when weather summoned by abilities were actually permanent, that could actually be a huge deal breaker in itself. Wow, I could have used that last turn game. I would have used Earthquake to do double damage since it was on the ground, but then I would have hit my ally, which, because of its fire typing, it would have done double damage anyway, thus potentially killing it, thus preventing me from getting the continue. Oh. So it just got rid of its resistance to fire. That means that its fate is sealed. Let's just burn it. Now I kind of wish that I brought in May for this, since she has Shadow Ball. I believe in later generations, its change was somewhat noticeable. The first A, the A in Faint, was swapped out for an E. So, yeah, still had the same shenanigans with it where it never missed. But, yeah. Ooh, Wigglytuff. You got this Brick Break and Flamethrower. Ooh, crit, nice. That's even better, actually. 264 health. Yeah, still knocked it out in one hit. Yeah, barely took any damage from that. And now for the area leader of Area 3, which is this guy. Ooh. Johto and Hoenn starters in their middle stages. Lava and Grovyle. Grass and Fire. Not quite as powerful as Giga Drain, but it has a bit more PP for itself. Oh, it actually survived an Ember. And great. Yeah, the thing about Synchronize is that the Pokemon has to not be immune to the status ailment in order for it to work. Like, for instance, fire types are immune to being burned. In later generations, grass types became immune to powder moves, including Leech Seed. Later on, electric types became immune to being paralyzed. And poison types are immune to being poisoned because of the poison stab. Poison typing, rather. Yeah, we're gonna have a probably first switch out. But I don't want to not gonna continue from this. Yeah, we'll swap out to Senna, but the thing is that she's weak to water, and I didn't want her to get hurt by any water type moves. Yeah, I'll just fire an Ice Beam at it, and then I'll do Giga Drain on the Crocodile. Crit. Again, why is it always the last hit that gets a crit? Like, we just need to make sure that the attack absolutely sure knocks it out. At least Giga Drain is a somewhat reliable recovery tool. Yeah, Waterfall will do normal damage, but it will get stabbed on. So, and yeah, this is basically guaranteed to knock it out. Because of the 4 times weakness. Yeah, that's part of what makes the Mudkip line so good is that when fully evolved, the Swampert only has one weakness, which is grass, and almost nobody in Hoenn has a dedicated grass team. Like, really, the only 3 Pokemon that you have to be worried about are all in the Elite Four and the champion. But by that point, you have options. Like, both Cacturne and Shiftry, you have options for. Yeah, you have fighting type options, definitely fire type options. You also have flying type options. And then for Cradily, yeah, there's ice, steel type options. And if you're playing Emerald, it's flying, poison, and bug type options. So yeah, you have options for like the big grass types of the game. Yeah, I wanted to have a variety of different attacks on my TVA team because at least it because at least that way I can have options for taking out certain Pokemon like Shadow Ball and May to deal with ghost types and opposing psychic types. Flamethrower and Rock Tomb on Salamence to deal with ice types, and any steel types that might show up. Steel Wing on Flygon for the same reason. Ice Beam on Swampert to deal with grass types. And also to deal with some dragon types as well. And also Brick Break to deal with like steel types that are weak to are easily hit by Earthquake. But then again, some of those Pokemon are neutral against the Brick Break. Now my Waterfall won't be doing as much damage. You can't take 2 items. Or maybe you can in this generation. I actually never do that. I think mainly because I'm just spoiled by newer games. I didn't think that was actually possible. Colosseum and Tailo. Well, it's a good thing I sent out Marshall then because it has an ice type move. And this works especially for me since Senna has a fire type move. Frustration. Now this is more damage based on how much the user doesn't like the trainer. And since it did a lot of damage, it's kind of telling. Red. Great! It puts itself to sleep for a couple of turns, but it restores all of its HP. And if it had a status ailment, it would have healed that too. And also, where do all these people go? Do they like try to do like a vanishing trick or something? When they lose or something? The world may never know. Yeah, let's try to take out the Seekers because for all I know, it could have Ice Beam or some Ice type move that does a lot of damage. Seeking. That will fall even easier. Good thing I have options for that. I could do Rock Tomb, but hit for rock damage, but I might as well just do Flamethrower because it has a higher damage yield since it has a better accuracy. So many Pokemon weak to fighting on the other end. See what it brings out first. Oh, that Macargo is about not gonna have a really good day. Yeah, as if fire wasn't that great of a defensive type, rock kind of screws it over. Since I want to make absolutely sure that Wigglytuff goes down. I mean, at least Swampert resists rock, but that, even that might not save it. It's okay. Marshall's pretty tanky though. And low kick. Oh my god, they did a lot of damage. In fact, it probably would have done more had Flamethrower not burned it. And yeah, I'm just gonna switch. Yeah, why is this trainer giving me more trouble than everyone else so far? Yeah, I'm gonna do Brick Break, and it should survive. I got a Giga, yeah, I got a Giga Drain on the way for it. And whatever damage I deal, I get half of it, so... Yeah, but that might have not fully healed, but you get fully healed after every battle anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Thankfully, all the dark moves in the game are special, so Calm Mind actually kind of helps a bit. And whatever damage I do take, I can just heal off. To an extent. Yay! Effect Spore! Yeah, I'll do another bulk up just in case. Down goes Cacnea. Sure, Manana takes damage, but it's not as much damage as it would have had it not done bulk up. And Huntail, nice. Ooh, I can actually restore some of the HP oh, that's it. And Wiz Catch, that's even better. Let's see how much damage I can do. Should we do times 6? Oh, even with times 6, that... well, at least I restored all my HP, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to survive an earthquake, unless I get a crit. Okay, at least we made it out alive. The hatred of losing I have was with some people. Was with the fascination for Master Yoda over here. Like, what's basically just sand attack, but plus damage and mud sport. Well, joke's on you, I don't have any electric type moves on these two. Yay, Plato goes down in 2 hits, which is kind of surprising since it has a lot of defense. And Fury Cutter. Kind of like rollout. Where it just gets stronger every time you use it, but I don't think it locks you into using it. It's kind of a bad bug type move. And speaking of bug types, False Swipe is a weird move since if it's about to knock out an opponent, it basically always leaves them with 1 HP. It's actually really good for catching Pokemon, provided that they don't do themselves damage. It's actually really good for catching Shadow Pokemon, but of course I don't think you'd even get False Swipe until like post game at the soonest. Unless like some of the Shadow Pokemon you get before then learn it. Yeah, the Vibrava should go down pretty easily to an Ice Beam. It's just that the Lombre I'm worried about, since its typing is basically the quad weakness of 2 of my Pokemon. Oh god, Waterfall. Why go for... then again, the AI in this game can be real weird at times. 2/3 of her team is weak to ground. So you know what we gotta do about that. Relicanth and Celio. We gotta take out the Celio because it potentially has, most likely has an Ice type move. Do Earthquake, and then we'll do Dragon Claw and Celio. It's probably gonna take a lot of damage from this Earthquake. The Relicanth survives. Drago takes no damage. Celio goes down, which is nice. Yeah, Earthquake, and then we'll do Dragon Claw on the Relicanth. Oh, it has Swift Swim. That's why it went first. and why I did the rain dance. But it doesn't matter. Took it out with the Dragon Claw anyway. And sweet, this makes it even easier. Yeah, Ampharos goes down due to being weak to Earthquake. Draco's immune because of Flying type, and Ninetales goes down because it's also weak to Earthquake and doesn't have that great physical defense. Gotta claim my prize here. Yep, 750. Yeah, I'll take a break. You may resume from this point if you suspend your game. Yeah. I think I'll end it here. Next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we're going through the next couple of areas of Mountain Battle. See you guys then. Until then, have a great day.